I'm looking forward to seeing what he has, and looking forward to practice and watching these guys compete. And it should be a very interesting camp because we got a lot of talent. I think it'll sort it out on that court over there. I think that's what's going to happen. We're going to have a number of guys that are competing for playing time, and that's what you want for basketball. We had enough things that happened to us as a whole that I have not ever witnessed in 20 years, and now, hey, we're ready to get things going in the right direction. Piston basketball is playing defense, grinding things out, making sure you execute on offense, setting great screens. And I think that's one of the things that this team will do: come out night in and night out and compete at a very high level. But for us to have success this season, our focus has to be on what we do defensively. No, not at all. In fact, I'm excited that they are, because they're part of this history of this franchise, and they are a big part of why I feel comfortable going into this season. Rip had a terrible time last year with that ankle, and I thought Tate was outstanding at this second half of the season. I think one of the things that occurs is every day we'll compete and recognize through that competition that, hey, who's had the summer that has put them in a position to really elevate their game, and that's what it's all about. These guys have had a lot of great energy in this gym. A lot of guys that weren't here as much were also working hard. I know they put in their time. So we'll see come tomorrow, the next couple of practices, what kind of shape that they're in. A number of them spent a lot of time with Arnie and staying in Detroit during the off season. Guys really put a lot of time and effort into continually working on their bodies, and so that's important to us, because the summertime is when you become a better basketball player and you keep working hard to work on skills that you've been good at, but also the weaknesses that you've had in the past, try to correct them. Well, again, you can't please everybody. I mean, there's no question about that. You wish you could give everybody 34 minutes, but we're going to put out the guys that have committed themselves in our practice sessions, and also we're going to be committed to what we're trying to get accomplished defensively. So I think again that's where that competition will sort of sort its way out. It isn't always the most talented team as opposed to the team that plays best together, and that's what we're looking for. Well, we're going to collectively have to do it. I tell you, it's really interesting to see our 2s, 3s, and 4s, and even sometimes our 1s to a degree, is that we can have great size and great length. We don't have the dominating big man where you're talking about Dwight Howard or Shaq in his day and stuff. But we do have people that collectively can be outstanding. I tell you this, and I'll say this throughout this entire year, Ronnie Stuckey has a chance to be one of the best defensive guards in our league. He's just got to, commit to that, 24/7. Well, I think, Charlie's had a great summer. I've watched him work with Arnie, and, he showed me a level of commitment, and now we're excited to see how it translates into the preseason. I tell you, my expectation is practice, get through the practices, make sure that we're getting better every day we step on that court, and then, we'll be right there. I'm telling you, my expectations for this team hasn't changed. We can be as talented a group as there is, but at the same token, we're going to have to play unselfish basketball, and we're going to have to execute on offense, and defensively, we're going to have to be as aggressive and rebound the heck out of the basketball. have a number of players that can play multiple positions.